Hi there, welcome to Rumor Spill. In the ever-evolving landscape of the music world, each day brings forth fresh chaos. Amongst this, industry titans I'm referring to the likes of Jay-Z and Beyonce find themselves increasingly under the spotlight. Curiously, Mr. Puff Daddy, also known as Sha Diddy Combs, seems to magnetically attract legal challenges. Allegations ranging from abuse and sex trafficking to running illicit rings and scandalous involvements have been thrown his way. His story seems to be an endless narrative, yet there's one man who consistently struggles to stay out of the limelight. Despite his attempts to keep a low profile, this individual can't seem to dodge the media's attention. In the midst of this turmoil, an unlikely partnership emerged between Kanye West and Mace. Their collaboration aimed to unearth the hidden truths about Diddy's past secrets he had kept tightly under wraps. Their investigation into Diddy's life revealed a disturbing array of alleged abuse, torture, and a complex network of secrets that have tainted the industry for years. But Kanye and Mace aren't the only ones seeking to expose these truths. The music industry has seen a wave of individuals stepping forward with their personal stories of how Diddy's toxic character has impacted their lives. This includes notable names like Cassie Mace, Kim Porter, Kanye himself, and Farnsworth Bentley, Diddy's once trusted assistant. Sean Combs is among these voices. His reputation as one of the most questionable figures in the industry isn't new. He's been embroiled in controversy since his rise in the rap scene in the 1990s, a history marked by questionable and illegal activities. This pattern of behavior is so ingrained that he changes his name as frequently as his wardrobe. Following a nightclub shooting incident in 2001, he adopted the name P. Diddy, perhaps hoping to dissociate from his past. However, reality doesn't quite work that way. Interestingly, his assistant, Farnsworth Bentley, who was at the heart of Diddy's legal troubles, adds another layer to this complex narrative. Known as Derek Watkins, he corresponded with Puffy during these troubled times, offering him spiritual support. Post-trial, Bentley was brought on board as Diddy's personal assistant and valet, adopting the name Farnsworth Bentley. For 3 years, he was an ever-present figure by Diddy's side until his retirement in 2004. That's when the real intrigue began. After a legal settlement with Cassie, Bentley made a cryptic online post that has since been deleted. It was speculated to be a veiled reference to Diddy, stating, "Come on, kids, count to 20 if you can." This led to speculation that the number 20 might signify a $20 million payout to Cassie. However, another interpretation suggests that Bentley was warning Diddy to pay up if he wanted his former assistant's silence on potentially damaging secrets about the rapper. It seemed Bentley had unresolved issues with Diddy, and he wasn't shy about discussing them publicly, even on a podcast. He disclosed that his relationship with Diddy was strained, and surprisingly, he earned more in his previous job at a restaurant than working with the rapper. Farnsworth's departure from Diddy's side raised eyebrows. There's talk that Puff is now leading a quieter life, perhaps unwilling to dredge up past dramas. But according to Puff's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, there may be more to the assistant's silence than meets the eye. It's a game of patience, with whispers that Diddy should tread carefully given his history of leveraging power and influence against adversaries. Yet, one individual stands unafraid to confront Kanye West himself. Kanye has long hinted at a troubled past and questionable associations with Puff Daddy, openly challenging the authenticity of the hard exteriors portrayed by many in the industry. Kanye's confrontation with Diddy revolves around a peculiar agreement related to a co-driver's car and an implied quid pro quo for avoiding jail time. In a display of defiance, Kanye proclaimed himself Michael, likening himself to the Godfather figure, perhaps in a bid to challenge Diddy's influence. Meanwhile, Diddy shared a poignant moment from his past, recalling a car accident involving his father during his graduation from Howard University. He shared how his father's death, resulting from a drug deal gone wrong, inspired him despite the tragic loss at a young age. This revelation led to further speculation about Diddy's past, particularly the circumstances surrounding his father's demise. According to sources, Diddy's father was ensnared in a sting operation, leading to a confession and the involvement of a police officer who later betrayed him. Theories began circulating about the parallels between father and son, with suggestions that Diddy may have been a covert operative within the hip-hop industry for years. This theory gained traction online, with people citing Kanye's accusations against Diddy as further evidence. As these speculations grew, Kanye West wasn't shy about vocalizing his beliefs, even claiming that Diddy had been a problematic figure in Hollywood, where mysterious disappearances were not uncommon. Despite all this, Diddy's empire continued to grow, with some suggesting that his past alliances with questionable figures in the industry, including Meek Mill and Lil Boosie, might soon catch up with him. Yet Diddy wasn't the only one facing scrutiny. The drama also enveloped Diddy's past relationship with Kim Porter, the ex-girlfriend of A.L.B. Shore. Their tumultuous history became even more complicated following Kim's tragic death. A.L.B. Shore hinted at foul play and spoke about the information Kim had shared with him, which she intended to publish in a book about their relationship. Al-B's concerns extended to his son Quincy, whom Diddy had formally adopted. The fear that Kim's death was more than it seemed loomed large, driving Al-B to seek answers while cautiously protecting Quincy.
This saga continued with cryptic messages and implications about Diddy's involvement in various controversies, including the untimely deaths of several industry figures connected to Uptown Records, like Heavy D and Andre Harrell. These deaths, occurring just before Tell All projects were completed, added to the mounting conspiracy theories. Amidst all this, rumors swirled around Kimora Lee Simmons after a fire at her house, leading to speculation about potential threats from Diddy, especially following a lawsuit against him by his ex Cassie.
The complexity of these allegations deepened with Keith Ed's accusations in the Vegas court case. He claimed Diddy was behind the hit on Tupac in 1996, offering $1 million for the job. These revelations were further fueled by Knight's confession of being present on the night of Tupac's shooting and his insinuations about KD's connections to federal authorities.
Diddy and KD's confessions to law enforcement and their subsequent avoidance of legal consequences added another layer to the already intricate narrative. The involvement of a man named Eric Von Zip and the intricacies of legal agreements further muddled the situation. The music industry's tumult didn't stop there. Singer Cassie's lawsuit against her former partner, Sha Diddy Combs, brought to light allegations of abuse during their decade-long relationship. This lawsuit opened the floodgates, with other women stepping forward with similar claims. Mase, once a friend but now an adversary of Diddy, added his voice to the fray. He hinted at Diddy's alleged involvement in Tupac's affairs and suggested that Diddy was planning to retaliate with old footage. The conflict between Mase and Diddy escalated, with Mase releasing a diss track and criticizing Diddy on social media. Their feud reached a new level with Kanye's support for Mase, adding a dynamic layer to the ongoing drama. Mase's criticism extended beyond personal grievances, touching on systemic issues within the industry, including the exploitation of artists and shady business practices. Mase's own past was not without controversy. After turning to preaching, rumors surfaced that he used church funds to finance his rap career. His reconciliation with Puff in 2012 and subsequent signing with Bad Boy Records brought more attention to these allegations. Atlanta rapper Legacy the Jesus accused Mase of hypocrisy, using church money for personal gain. This accusation, coupled with Kanye's involvement, added credibility to the claims against Diddy. Diddy, on his part, vehemently denied these accusations. In an interview with DJ Envy, he dismissed Mase's claims as harmful propaganda and stood firm in his defense, challenging anyone with evidence to come forward. The ongoing dispute between Mase and Diddy, dating back to January 2020, was further fueled by Diddy's speech at the Grammy Awards. Mase took to social media to express his grievances, alleging mistreatment and unfair financial practices by Diddy. Former Bad Boy rapper Mark Curry added to the allegations, revealing in a YouTube interview claims of Diddy's abusive behavior and exploitative business practices. Curry's book and subsequent revelations painted a troubling picture of Diddy's interactions with his artists and associates. The narrative of abuse and manipulation in the music industry was further corroborated by Jaguar Wright, who spoke out about the industry's dark underbelly. Her revelations highlighted the exploitative relationships and inappropriate behavior prevalent among industry bigwigs. Gene Deal and Roger Bonds, former bodyguards for Diddy, also shared their experiences, contributing to the growing chorus of voices speaking out against the music mogul. The saga of controversy and accusations surrounding Diddy spirals ever deeper. As former associates and industry insiders come forward, a multifaceted portrait of the music mogul emerges, one steeped in years of intrigue and alleged misdeeds. The intensity of these claims peaked with a cryptic social media post from Kimora Lee Simmons following a fire at her home. This incident set the rumor mill ablaze, with many speculating a potential fallout with Diddy, particularly in the wake of Cassie's lawsuit alleging abuse. The labyrinth of allegations took a darker turn with the involvement of Keith Ed, a figure from the Southside Compton Crips. In a shocking revelation during the Vegas court case, he accused Diddy of masterminding Tupac's assassination in 1996, offering a staggering $1 million for the hit. These claims, though later retracted, added fuel to the long-standing mysteries surrounding Tupac's untimely demise. Further complicating matters, Knight's confessions about his presence on the fateful night of Tupac's shooting hinted at deeper connections, possibly with federal agencies. This intricate web of confessions and legal loopholes painted a picture of Diddy and KD as figures who had managed to elude justice through murky dealings with law enforcement. The narrative took a bizarre twist when Keith Ed disclosed to the LAPD his interactions with a man named Eric Von Zip regarding his involvement in Tupac's shooting. Yet, due to legal constraints, these revelations couldn't be used against Diddy, leaving many questions unanswered. In the midst of this tumultuous saga, the unlikely duo of Mase and Kanye West emerged as vocal critics of Diddy. Mase, once Diddy's protege, turned into a formidable adversary, calling out the music mogul for his alleged role in Tupac's affairs and threatening to expose him with unreleased footage. This ongoing feud, intensified by a diss track and social media confrontations, highlighted the deep-seated animosity between the two. Mase's transformation from a rapper to a preacher and back again raised eyebrows, particularly with allegations that he financed his return to music using church funds. His reconciliation with Diddy in 2012, followed by a return to the music scene under Bad Boy Records, only added layers to the already convoluted narrative. Atlanta rapper Legacy the Jesus' accusations against Mase for using congregation money for personal gain brought further scrutiny. Legacy labeled Mase a hypocrite, accusing him of living a double life that contradicted his pastoral teachings. This accusation gained traction with Kanye West's involvement, lending weight to the broader narrative of deceit and exploitation within the industry. Diddy, for his part, staunchly denied these allegations. In a pointed interview with DJ Envy, he refuted Mase's claims as baseless and damaging, asserting his role as a leader and mentor in the industry. He challenged anyone with substantial evidence to confront him, reinforcing his defense against the mounting accusations. The conflict between Mase and Diddy, reignited in early 2020, was further fueled by Diddy's Grammy speech addressing industry diversity. Mase's response, a scathing social media post, accused Diddy of hypocrisy and unfair business practices, alleging that Diddy still held control over his publishing rights, bought for a mere $20,000 2 decades ago. Amidst these financial revelations, additional rumors surfaced about Diddy's alleged mistreatment of women, casting further doubt on his character. The controversy reached a crescendo with former Bad Boy rapper Mark Curry's explosive claims in a YouTube interview. Curry accused Diddy of a range of misdeeds, from physical abuse to exploitative business practices. Curry's allegations extended to disturbing claims of Diddy tampering with women's drinks at parties, a revelation that echoed the darker aspects of the music industry. This accusation, coupled with Curry's continued association with Diddy despite such behavior, added a complex layer to the narrative. The story of manipulation and abuse in the music industry was further supported by Jaguar Wright, who spoke out about the pervasive and inappropriate behavior prevalent among industry leaders. Wright's testimony painted a grim picture of the industry's hidden dynamics, where exploitation and control were commonplace. Adding to the chorus of voices against Diddy were his former bodyguards, Gene Deal and Roger Bonds. Their accounts, detailing their experiences and observations, contributed to the growing narrative of Diddy as a figure embroiled in controversy and alleged misconduct. As the story unfolds, the music industry finds itself at a crossroads, grappling with the revelations and accusations that have surfaced. The complex web of relationships, power dynamics, and hidden truths continues to unravel, painting a picture of an industry in turmoil. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.